I thought that it was quite interesting how De Benedetto was able to hold on with a, what do you call it, like a season older car. This was a car from last season, and the fact that he was running out front like this, passing lap traffic, it was incredible to me. Just, I mean, that kind of stuff never happens, though. He could have won it there. I think he could have won it, but if Hamlin like stuffed it into the back of the 52. And again, this is a replay from the last race at Bristol. Tonight's race is under weather delay currently. I hope. I think it's going to get going here within half an hour ish, maybe 40, no more than 45 minutes. Sorry about that. So let me know what you guys are thinking about tonight's race. Obviously, it's the throwback. Um, uh, Tell me what your favorite paint scheme is. The throwback one. Let me know. Um, and then we'll see. We'll see. We'll see who's the favorite, and then I'll give my favorite. One, two. All right, we're back. Hmm. One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. Good. I don't think that um De Benedetto was right there. I mean, he was right there, especially at the end. I don't know if he could have but he wasn't close enough to rattle his cage. You know. Oh well. Hopefully we'll get the Darlington race in tonight. Because I really don't want to wait until tomorrow. Track drag should be just about done. I mean, I felt bad for the guy after the race. He worked so hard. So, I mean, in with all that he's had to put up with, it's just been so tough for him. And he deserves everything. He deserves all that has come his way. Oh, good. Oh, yeah. Perfect. What? Fuck. Oh my God. Come on. Really, NBC? You gotta do me like that? Come on. I'm doing commentary. It's okay. You want me to
that fast in the first shot?
Not the mute button. There we go. You want me to mute it? Come on. You gotta do me like that? Really? Okay. Thank you, YouTube. I don't know what the problem was. It's commentary. It's okay. Plenty of other people do it. Here we go. So I don't think that Matt DiBenedetto would have won that race if he... I don't think Matt... There we go. Finally. Thank you. Thanks, YouTube. I don't think that Matt DiBenedetto would have wrecked Hamlin, but I don't think that Hamlin wouldn't have done the same, right? Because you heard what Hamlin said. He said he was sorry, and he knows what it means to Matt, but he wanted the win anyways. So they're drying off the track now. Supposed to start at 6. Obviously 2 hours later, but you know. All right, yeah. Since it's a throwback weekend, comment in with your favorite scheme, your paint scheme, favorite throwback paint scheme, and we'll see who has the most popular. I'll mark it down. Where's my notepad? I'll mark it down, and we can see who has the most popular vote in at the end of the night. And determine the winner. So to my viewers, thanks for tuning in. Had a little bit of a copyright issue there for a second. They wanted to make sure I wasn't doing anything. So I'm glad that was resolved quickly, though. Thank you for moving swiftly, YouTube. So I wanted to, what was I doing? Oh, yeah. If you want to share the video, like the video, subscribe, do whatever. It really helps out my channel. You know, I did a stream earlier today, and it was a big success. I got, like, 9 more subscribers. I mean, I know it doesn't sound like a lot, whole 9 people, but it really does help. I appreciate it. I think that, you know, closer to monetization, right? They updated the monetization policies. It has to be what is it? 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 views per month. Um, and overall, I mean, that's the second half is doable. The first half, it's gonna take a little while to get, but I think that it should be okay. As long as 9 subscribers a day. I'm at 50, so what's that? I don't know, like 11 subscribers a day would get me there, and I forget. I don't know the math. I just got back to school. Uh, I think I'll do that. I think I will call him. Hold on. What's NASCAR? N. Oh, it's busy. Ah. Hold on. Let me do it this way. Maybe I have the wrong number. Oh, well. So they have a victory lap kind of thing going on here. I'm trying to call in. I don't know how to do it though. Hold on. There's a Twitter post. Eight 4 4.
Hello, and please listen carefully as our menu options may have changed. Calls are recorded for quality assurance. We're very excited to tell you about a special promotion for select callers. This will only take a moment. By answering just a few questions, we will find out if this offer is right for you. Do you or does someone in your household watch television at least once a week? Press 1 for yes. Congratulations, and thank you for calling. This is Layla with Save on Home Services on...
Not the right number. I just called some random person. Not doing that again. Yeah, I'll be live the whole race. Sorry I didn't get to those messages. I was trying to call that person, or call NBC there. I couldn't get it. I don't know what the number is. I hate the freezes. They're saying about the track. Oh, they're wheeling everything out now, so it shouldn't be too long. I'm guessing 15, 20 minutes. The track is it's gray. It's not wet anymore. Only pit road is wet. They're just the apron part where they have the white painting with the sponsors and stuff on the front stretch. That's still a little bit wet, but I mean, they're doing 1 or 2 passes with the jet dryers. It's looking okay actually now. I imagine someone calling in on this, and they're like, they say some like really regrettable shit or something. Someone copyright claimed my video, and it wasn't NASCAR. I don't even know. It was some music group, but I didn't. Okay, I did play music the first stream, but it was the copyright free stuff, and I did give them credit. My pick to win. Good question. Good question. Let me look at the practice times. Hold on. I didn't see the speed charts yet. I was really focused on IndyCar this week. My friend was racing. My friend Santino. All right, let's see. I got the NASCAR app going. Well, if you remember last year, there was that long green flag stint. That could really play out, especially with tire degradation and how many frequent pit stops we're going to have to make. Let's see. So Byron won the pole. William Byron actually has been looking really consistent. If I'm going by speed, William Byron has been easily the most consistent. He was second in first practice, second in first practice, third in second practice, and pole for qualifying. So he's been 2, 3, 1. Matt DiBenedetto also looked quick in final. He was super slow in opening though. Bowman's good. So if I'm gonna have to go with one person, I guess William Byron or Kyle Larson, who also looked fast. William Byron and Kyle Larson. Yeah, Santino Ferrucci. He lives in the same town as me, Woodbury, and he gave me this shirt actually. He invited me to a race at Pocono a couple weeks ago. It's actually a really interesting story. So, I first heard about him when he started IndyCar in the season back in February, and I asked my dad. He's the state trooper in Woodbury, and I asked him if he knew the guy, and he said he's heard of his name, but he's never really met him. A couple weeks later, Santino goes into the police station, and my dad's there, and my dad was like, "Hey, my son's a big fan. You think you could like sign an autograph for him or something?" And so he gives my dad an autographed hero card, but then he also FaceTimes me, and I kid you not, he FaceTimed me, and he followed me on Instagram. We started DMing and stuff. He's such a cool guy, He's so down to earth. It's been truly just a fun time to hang around with him at the race. I was talking with him last night, actually. Not really a great reason, but his uncle passed away, so I sent him my condolences. And I told him to go and get him today. Unfortunately, he had a DNF with 5 laps to go. He had a power issue. But he's been doing great this season. He's been doing unbelievable. He's raw talent. nothing. If there was one thing he could be better at, it's road courses. He's perfect on ovals. He's got a great reputation in the IndyCar community. He's great with PR. And he can have a better or more of a merchandise line. I think he's one of the only IndyCar drivers without a little diecast, little model car. His girlfriend hand paints them. I saw that on his Instagram too. If you want to follow him or me, I will put my. He just posted actually. He says, just not our day. Unfortunately, our run was cut short due to electrical issues. Still 10th in the points, ready to take the fight to Laguna Seca. Till then, peace out, Portland. So I'll put my Instagram in the comments. And then if you just search up Santino Ferrucci on Instagram, he's verified there. He'll be the first pop-up. Ooh, 2020 IndyCar schedule. Barber Motorsports now gets the second race, and Long Beach is the third race. Coda is the fourth. Indy, Detroit, Texas, America, Richmond, Iowa, Gateway. Richmond gets a race. However, replaces Pocono. Damn it. Oh well. It's not too different from last year. Or from this year, but it's not necessarily the same. Yeah, I mean it wasn't like it was his worst ever weekend. It definitely could have gone better. But I mean, I could just go back to Road America when he raced there. He finished 19th. He had tire pressure issues, but it was not necessarily. He didn't have any sort of run-in or anything. It was just it wasn't it wasn't his day. Oh well. He's got August 20. August. I gotta change my calendar. September 22nd. Yeah, Richmond replaced Pocono, and I think that's a fair move. I think that's a fair move on IndyCar. Keep an oval, but make it safer. But that means that there's three short tracks and only one super speedway, or four short ovals and only one super speedway, which sucks, but it is what it is. Anything if it meant keeping the drivers safe, right? Hold on, let me see if I can get. I'll put the schedule. I'll try and hold it up to my face cam. This is gonna look bad. Yeah, that's not gonna look very good. Well, it's not too terribly different. A couple of the the first four races got switched around a little bit. But St. Petersburg still opens it up. Do any of you know how long that the last year's Southern 500 took? How many hours? How many, like 3.5, 4? Just trying to see how long what time it's gonna get done if they get it going tonight. I mean, it is 8:30, so it's not necessarily too late for them to start. Do have lights. It always does go into the night, but I didn't check Snapchat all day. I really can't wait for this race to get going. Because next week's going to be an absolute snooze fest at Indy. It's never, ever a good race. Oh, Kyle Busch is starting from the back tonight. He replaced a lot. Engine, drivetrain, ECU, and gearing, they said. Something must have been wrong with his engine. I mean, they may as well have just took out the backup car at that point. They replaced so much. Four hours last year? Okay. Hopefully if they play nice, it'll get done by midnight. Which would be the third consecutive night I've went to bed at or past midnight. I was at a concert last night, actually. Hootie and the Blowfish with my dad. It's a good time. Yeah, I think if you're listening to them, or obviously I muted it because of copyright, but I don't like how they have the NASCAR fantasy, right? And they only give you a certain amount of starts for a driver. I don't feel like that's fair. Okay, thanks. You know, I would start Chase Elliott like almost every race, but I just kind of I didn't like that. I just didn't want them to change it. The race is not postponed that I know of. I'll check NASCAR Twitter right now. Nope, nothing from them yet about postpone. Hold on. That's not the real question. The real question is Jimmie Johnson going to be able to win? What's the official NASCAR Twitter? Why can't I find it? Oh, there it is. Nope. They posted an hour ago that track drying resumed or started. So I think they should be finished. I think I'm looking at They have a little thing going on in the background. If you can see it, on the right there, that TV. It looks dry. I mean, you can see it's gray. It's nice. A lot of the fans have come back out. It doesn't look like they have rain ponchos on either, so that's a good sign, right? tried. Cody from Pennsylvania. Oh my god. He's like, the best part about rain delay. Comment in with any of your questions for me about anything, actually. We'll do a little bit of a Q&A right now, if you guys want to. Yeah, I know. If they did, I mean, I'm 90% sure they'll get it in tonight because the track's dry now. But if it's a 4-hour race like last year's, I mean, it's gonna get done around midnight. It's okay though. I mean, maybe I'll go down and get myself a piece of pie and some ice cream. Rain until Tuesday. I was looking at the. I'm gonna open up the weather bug app right here. Yeah. They're saying right now. Will Chase Elliott be able to win tonight? They just said how they qualify well. Yeah, they do. Okay, but they can't fucking put a race together. Well, let's see here. Darlington. I don't even have it. So. Xfinity Series isn't the same thing. Well, I'm looking at the forecast here. It has rain going towards the outside of the racetrack. Then no rain until tomorrow around 1 o'clock there. But even then, it's still beautiful. Yeah, actually, 10-day forecast is not bad. I don't think it's gonna rain. It's gonna be humid though. It's one thing. Let me check the weather maps here. Okay, I see where it's coming in. Oh wait, hold on. Future radar. Play. Yep, that's really weird. Though it's moving back. It's moving down like that. 10 p.m. Eastern. Rain tires at this track? Oh my god. That would be fucking epic. Yeah, that looks dry. I think it should definitely be before 10. It's 8:40 here, Eastern time. Oh my god, rain tires at Darlington? Jesus, Lord help them. Oh my god. Yeah, I was looking at the weather bug app. It's run by the National Weather Service, and it looked okay. It must be a little bit of that hurricane coming in. What is it? Hurricane Irma? Something like that? Let's see where that's moving to. Hopefully it misses. Yeah. William Byron in that Days of Thunder throwback would be pretty damn epic. What was it? It was like 20 years since that car won in the movie. It's been 20 years. Super, super cool. Oh, hold on. I got my Chase Elliott shirt here too. Maybe I'll put it on. don't know. If they get the race in tonight, it should be okay. The hurricane shouldn't be coming until about tomorrow or Tuesday, something like that. There we go. There you go. Oh, that's epic. You gonna go to the Dover race? That'd be kind of an epic birthday gift. Is this on backwards? No. I feel like it is. Yeah, I think that was straight. It just felt weird, I guess. I don't know. So, I think they're gonna. The Mountain Dew t-shirts. I always wanted the Talladega win one or the Kansas win one, but they sold out, and I'm mad I didn't buy it. I'm beating myself up over it. I kind of wanted to collect all the race win shirts. I have his first one, and that's it. The special one. It's not like the other ones. It's the gray one. They typically make it in like a t-shirt white. I really wanted it. They have the Dover one still, and I think they just made the Watkins Glen from this year, but kind of like a collect a set kind of thing. I actually have this little Chase Elliott horn here. You know how they have like at the Dawsonville pool room. It's kind of cool. I made it. It's a little air horn I bought off of Amazon for like $15, and I hooked some power up to it, and I put it on a piece of wood, and then tied it to some 2x4s and put it in my room. And there's a little sign on it that says how many wins he's got. I'm quite proud of it actually. It's really loud. Whenever he wins, I'll do it. If he wins. Although maybe not. I don't want to wake up my parents. It's late. It'll be late when the race is done. Let's see here. Can I get up? There it is. That's it. If you can see it, I doubt it. I think Brad Keselowski's running the Rusty Wallace scheme. The is it the Miller Lite one? I think that's the one. It'd be kind of epic. I feel like Brad Keselowski though runs an extremely similar throwback scheme every year. But I guess that's from just because it's the black and the yellow. This year it has a little bit of orange and blue stripe in there. I like, but I guess that's just because those colors go well with the old Miller Lite kind of thing. Yeah, I'm looking at the playback. You guys couldn't have seen it, but it's kind of cool actually. I'll do a YouTube video about it. Maybe like a little bit of a custom build or how to. Took me a while to get the wiring right. Yeah, I've always liked how drivers have done paid homage to their their heirs or their what do you call it, predecessors. Dale Earnhardt Jr. did that. Wrangler throwback at Daytona a couple of years back in 2012, I think it was. Chase Elliott's done a lot of his dad's schemes. Um, um, who else has done paid homage? I think Brad Keselowski might have done one for his dad. Um, well, no, I've got a couple of throwback cars. Denny Hamlin, or it was Carl Edwards in 2016 did that throwback for his owner, his then owner, no, teammate. Yeah, he did a Tony Stewart throwback because he was retiring, and Tony Stewart was in that race. I know it's not his father or whatever, but Bubba Wallace doing all the Richard Petty throwbacks for his owner, and Eric Almirola doing that too, back when he drove the 43. You know, that's always kind of special. Maybe Richard Petty's going to drive a pace lap this year too. That was kind of cool. What was it, last year? Oh, hold on. My stream is not healthy, it says. Let me turn off my internet on my phone. That should help it a little bit. Come on, come on. Dark horses for the championship they're talking about now. Comment in with that. I'm curious what you guys think. I haven't really considered any champions this season yet, actually. First time it's really crossed my mind. I mean, the playoffs are technically they start after the race next week. They're saying Kurt Busch has been okay. To be honest, Chase Elliott peaked at the right time last race. I'll stay streaming until the race is over. I'll at least try, unless I might fall asleep. I mean, that's my biggest fear, to be honest, falling asleep with the camera rolling. Right, Chase Elliott, he peaked at the last time, the right time last year. And, you know, everyone was saying he was the favorite to win. Couldn't quite do it, which was unfortunate. But if he can do it, peak at the right time again this season, I definitely think that he has the capability. We saw what he can do at Watkins Glen. Dominated that race 2 years in a row now. He's done it. I mean, the Watkins Glen isn't in the playoffs, but it just goes to show he can put a race together. He can dominate. He and Alvin Gustafson make a very good pairing. I put on the Chase Elliott shirt. I think it was Vincent Vaughn here. He said he was wearing his Chase Elliott shirt. Who else? Do I have another one? I have an old Jeff Gordon one here from 2015. Oh, okay, here's the track. You see it? Drying really nicely now. Okay, the Chase Elliott shirt. This is the first ever NASCAR shirt I got. It came in one of those speed crate boxes, which I really love, but I only got one of them, or two. I got two of them. Let's see, what other I got? My grandpa got this for me when he went to the Hall of Fame a really while ago. It's really old. It says driver in training. I've got this old Jeff Gordon 2015 Quest for the Cup. The Drive for Five is alive or something like that. My grandfather also got this at the Hall of Fame for me when he went in 2015. I have a Chase Elliott. I tried to make my own one. It didn't work out too well. Didn't work out at all. I tried to use like a heat press technology, or what do you call those, transfer papers. It was supposed to be like Chase Elliott, first win, congratulations. It didn't work out at all. Tried doing it again, but it uses up a lot of ink. I have this Dale Earnhardt Jr. hat. And it's autographed by him. So the story is, I was at Pocono 2018 race, July. It was July 28th. And they had the Fanatics haulers out there. And they had a sale tent. And this is a New Era hat. It's the nicest money can buy. And they had all of the Dale Earnhardt Jr. stuff on sale. And I got this for $3. $3. Best purchase I've ever made. Walked over to the grandstands, was going to my seat. I see a lot of people crowded around an elevator. So I said, maybe a driver's coming down, maybe, So I was standing there for 2 or 3 minutes, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. comes out of the elevator, and I have this hat on. And he says, oh, you want me to sign that for you? And I said, yes, please. And he sits in it. It was his golf cart was waiting for him to take him to his what do you call it? Motorhome. And he signed this for me. Literally the best $3 mankind has ever spent. I went and got it. It was pure luck too. It was beautiful. And then 2 guys started beating each other up because they didn't get to get Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s autograph or something. Like, it's embarrassing seeing 2 grown men fighting over who gets an autograph or not. It was an honor just to be in his presence, but to get it autographed for $3, I bought this hat. It's a New Era hat. So the type that drivers would wear. I mean, I was ecstatic. So cool. This is my favorite item. And this is that Santino Ferrucci card I was talking about. Kind of cool, actually. He's sponsored by Clydell, which is a metal manufacturing company from Waterbury, which is the city 2 towns across, 2 towns down that way. Always kind of cool. How about a Brad K shirt? Miller Num 2 will win tonight. Brad Keselowski shirt? Never really considered buying one. You know, it's been harder and harder to buy shirts these days because usually only online is where you can get them. My hobby shop, there's a little hobby shop that sells NASCAR stuff up in Connecticut. Up in Torrington. What am I saying? I'm losing it. And after the company who makes that, which is what is it? What's the company? What's it like? Chase Authentics? Yeah. They stopped selling to small businesses and stuff, so the only place you could get them is at the track. And I'm not about to spend 3 hours just to go and get a t-shirt. I would if I was going to watch the race, but not just for a t-shirt. Or you could order them online. And I'm 16, I don't have a credit card, so that's where I'm stuck at. You know, I tried to that t-shirt, the Chase Elliott one I was wearing, I got in a speed crate, which I loved. I mean, it comes with a bunch of driver gear. You know, I got a flag, a lanyard, a hat, a keychain, I got this mug, coffee mug. You know, comes with a lot of cool little things. Hold on to that card. He's gonna be good. Oh yeah, I know. Um, he's just been such a dream, Santino. So good, so consistent, and consistency wins you championships in IndyCar series. The race is gonna happen tonight. I'm 90% sure. It's just about 9 o'clock Eastern time, and I do believe it's gonna get underway. If you can see the track in the background there's a TV behind Parker Kligerman's head. You can see that the track's gray now. It's getting dry. Um, it doesn't look like it. Pit road's still wet, but the track is dry. So, I mean, Santino, he's just been so good. He comes from Formula 2. It didn't work out for him. He's an IndyCar driver now. Formula 2, they race on what do you call it? Like road course style or street courses. But he's so good on the ovals, which is such a it's so odd, but kind of like how Jeff Gordon, he comes from dirt, but he was so dominant on the asphalt. You know, sometimes you take how am I gonna say this? It's gonna be right. Dirt tracks are tougher to drive, but oval tracks require more talent. All right, difficulty and talent are two different things, and that's where Jeff Gordon was so good at, and I think that's where Santino is so good at, right? Because he has the talent to drive on uh, the road courses, but the difficulty of the ovals, you know, Indianapolis, Texas, Pocono, all those big tracks, having the road course background really helps. Anyways, going back to the whole Speed Crate thing, it's a company, and they'll ship you driver gear. I think it's about $50 of gear a month, and it's like $35, 20, maybe $30 plus $5 shipping, somewhere around there. Anyways, I tried to reach out to them for a sponsorship. I didn't hear back, so I'm just, um, you know, mm. Here they're talking about William Byron. He was my favorite to win today. You've been watching. You went to your first Winston Cup in 1993. Wow. What racetrack was it at? Yeah, Jimmie Johnson. He will win before retirement. He won't retire without getting another win. I think his contract literally states with Rick Hendrick that he can go as long as he wants, or he can continue driving until they decide to renegotiate. So the contract is not going to be up to expire ever, at least anytime soon. That is, and I don't think Rick Hendrick will drop Jimmie Johnson either, because they've been together forever. Rick Hendrick, he's not really too keen about getting rid of drivers, right? He had Dale Earnhardt Jr. forever. Jeff Gordon owns half the team, and he was basically Rick Hendrick's first driver. Jimmie Johnson has been with him forever. He's won 7 championships with him. I mean, 5 in a row. It's incredible. You think of Tom Brady being one of the greatest in all time of sports. I mean, Dale Earnhardt, Jimmie Johnson, Richard Petty get overlooked far too often. Far too often. And, you know, maybe it's because NASCAR is not the biggest sport. Maybe it's because, you know, I don't know, but they don't get enough credit. But Jimmie Johnson said he'll retire. He'll definitely retire once he gets 8 championships, one more. So, but sometimes records are meant not to be broken, right? You think of all that Dale Earnhardt did for the sport, and he died for the sport. He literally died for the sport. Sometimes records aren't meant to be broken. Sometimes that's just how it is. but sometimes they're meant to be broken. Do with that as you will. What was your first race at there, Jason? What was the track? Oh, Richmond. Okay, cool. Yeah, Davey Allison's last win. Too bad what happened to him. And you think about that too. That Antoine Hubert, who died yesterday. It wasn't in a helicopter accident like Davey Allison's. It was a freak accident. I mean, none of them deserve to die, but yeah, I mean, Jimmie Johnson holds the most wins at so many tracks. Maybe Fontana, he definitely has the most wins at. I want to say Atlanta, Texas. He's called Superman for a reason. And in 2016 I consider to be one of his best years because a lot of people thought that he couldn't get it done. A lot of people after 2015 ruled him out of ever getting another championship. And he came back, and he was about just almost 40 years old. He came back and dominated the second half of the season. Absolutely perfect, dominated. He started off great with a win at Atlanta, Texas, and no, not Texas. He won Atlanta and Fontana that year. I remember Fontana because he was driving the Superman paint scheme for Dawn of Justice. Dover, yeah, yep, definitely Dover. How could I count that one out? He has like 9 wins. Bristol, maybe? Or no, that's Darrell Waltrip. He and Jeff Gordon share a really good background on those short tracks. Jeff Gordon's so good at Martinsville, so good at Bristol. If you consider Dover a short track, both of them are great. You know, all right. Yep, look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Tracks drying. You can see all the people. They came back out into the grandstands, and they got their people. The crews are going out to get the cars ready, or they're pulling carts back out or something. I can't tell. Yeah, 11 wins at Dover. Unbelievable. I think, what's the stat? I think it's like he's won like 40% of the races he's entered there. No, it can't be that much. He's been racing for 20 seasons, 20 races, 2 Dover races per year. What's that, 40 Dover starts? So, 25%. Just about 25% of the races he's entered, give or take, he's won. Oh, that's a good sign. The track is dry now. Can they ever redo this commercial? It's terrible quality. It's not even formatted right. I was talking about yeah, 5 consecutive championships. I don't think that any other team or person in any sport ever has won 7 consecutive championships. Hold on. Let me do a Google search here quick. No, hold on. My cell is off. Yeah, cars are on pit road. They're rolling the covers off now, so that's a good sign. So the North Dakota State Bison, um, which is a Division 1 football school or Division 1 NCAA. They won 2011, 2012, 2014, 2015. Oh, that's only 4. My bad. UCLA Bruins won championship 1967 through 1973, which is, what is that? 6 consecutive? 7 consecutive? Yeah, Richard Petty, Dale Sr., and it's the same ad. They just, a lot of this is for basketball. So NASCAR's been around for since 1948 officially. No, where's the little thing? Hold on. What year's NASCAR been around for? Uh, so between Richard Petty, Dale Sr., and Jimmie Johnson, there's 21 championships. Oh, yeah, they're bringing the cars and stuff. Hold on, let me see. NASCAR EST. 1948. I was right. Okay. 1948 minus, or 2019 minus 2018 minus 1948. So 2018 minus 1948. 70 years. This is NASCAR's 70th season. This is going to be NASCAR's, when 2019's over, their 71st complete season. 70 divided by 21. No, I mean 21 divided by 70. So, you got when he was in the ASA series. Yeah, that's pretty cool. A lot of people don't know he ran in that. So okay, roughly 30%. 3 drivers have won 30% of NASCAR's championships. Between 3 drivers, they've won 30%. That's unbelievable. You think Tom Brady, the Pittsburgh Steelers, Lakers are good? You know, each of those drivers technically won 10% of all championships in NASCAR. Then you had Jeff Gordon in there, 4 championships, and Tony Stewart's 3. That's another 7. So that's 28. 28 out of 70. 28 divided by 70. That's 40% of the races. So that's unbelievable. I've never done the. I know it's gonna get late soon, so I'm hoping that they get the race going. But it's my goal. I'm gonna try to stay up. I did a 2-hour live stream earlier today for the IndyCar race. You can I think it's still listed on my channel if you're interested in that stuff. 1 2 2 2 3 4 4 4 1 If Jimmie Johnson is out of the playoffs, though. Thoughts, chat? Same thing with Clint Bowyer. What are your thoughts? Oh, the copy strike? It's okay. I think it got resolved. Were you around for that? It happened a while ago, like 45 minutes ago. Were you watching then? I was pretty pissed. Oh god, I fucking hate it.
Unpredictable Crohn's symptoms following you? For adults with moderately to severely active Crohn's disease, Stelmaro works differently. Studies showed relief and remission with dosing every 8 weeks.
Stelmaro may lower your ability to fight infections and may increase your risk of infections and cancer. Some serious infections require hospitalization or treatment. Get tested for TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or flu-like symptoms or sores. I've had cancer or
Yeah, I mean, I think the copyright strike got taken care of. They sent me an email about it, as they usually do. Thank you, YouTube, keeping me in the loop. It was something with music, but I didn't have music going. I cut the stream, then made a new one. I didn't have music going. I don't know. It was some weird name, too. I was doing copyright-free music in my IndyCar stream earlier today, and there was no issue with it. The company requested that when I used the music, the company just requested that I put the website in the description, which I did, and there was no issue. So I don't know what the problem is now. I did the same thing, and there was I guess an issue. Got taken care of though. So they are bringing the cars and drivers and teams out to pit road now. So when the commercials are done, there should. Oh my God! Who keeps striking my video? They said content issues detected. What the fuck? Hold on. Let me check my email. I don't have anything going. What are you blocking? Can you guys still see? Chat? Can you still see the stream? Oh, they're wiping the cars off. Okay, good. Hey, can you guys see the stream? They're saying I have content issues detected, and then there's a note that says heads up, we've detected content, audio, and video in your stream, or copyrighted audio and video in your stream. Your stream may temporarily blocked. Can you guys still see it? And can I speak for the life of me? Yeah, I don't know what the issue is. There was no problem earlier today. All right, you guys can still see. All right, good. I don't know. I don't have anything copyrighted going. The stream, I can't, there's never been an issue with me doing commentary on a thing. It would be a different issue though if I was just streaming with no commentary. Yeah, I think Jimmie, it will. I'm hoping pull something off. All right. I don't know what the content problem is. Copyright content, whatever. The content system is just so screwed up. People have claimed my videos that have no affiliation with anything. It has to be. I mean, I know everyone said it. But, PS4? No, I'm a Xbox guy. Yeah, go ahead, lay it on me. Yeah. I'm hoping to do a little bit of streaming. I'm excited, I got bought a capture card last night. Don't have cable to port to sit at the bar. Yeah. We're here for the long haul, man. Don't you worry about it. Hi, XX NASCAR X Racing XX88. Try saying that twice as fast. So I got the capture card. I am looking forward to at least attempting to do some sort of video game live streaming. Joey Logano's throwback is to Kevin Harvick from his 2009 Daytona 500. Currently no laps in. They didn't start the race. Jimmie Johnson's a throwback to himself during his Baja 1000 days. That 36 car, if you can see it in the background, David Reagan's car is a throwback to Smokey Unick. That's Corey LaJoie's Dale Jarrett. Don't talk smack about the Xbox, dude. Yeah, don't talk smack about it, dude. No, Xbox 360, it definitely needed some, what the hell was the red ring of death all about? I never understood that, to be honest. I couldn't get a straight answer. Xbox One, no problems with it ever. Except sometimes you would have to reset the MAC address for the Wi-Fi. And just restart the Xbox. It's not a big deal, but I have a PS, or it's my dad's for his work, for his community events or whatever. I've given it a shot. It's just, when you get so used to, when you play Xbox for 15 years, and then you attempt to play a PS4, it's kind of a culture shock. My favorite driver, Delroy, is Chase Elliott for NASCAR. Yeah, that is it looks pretty damn similar, Joey Logano's. I think Kevin Harvick drove the 29 that year. David Pearson, I'm sorry. That's right. The Davids. David, Reagan, and Pearson. And right there is Bubba Wallace did a throwback to Kyle Petty, Richard Petty's son. No. My dad doesn't play PS4. He has it for his community things for his police department. I have NASCAR Heat on the Xbox. You caught the football at Michigan? Wow, that's epic. That's a moment. That's a special moment. Kind of like when they at basketball games or whatever, they shoot the the t-shirts into the stand, and you can try and catch it. That's kind of a cool moment. Didn't one of them accidentally throw it into the fence and it didn't get over? Who was that? Maybe it was I think maybe Bubba Wallace. I was thinking the whole time when they were doing that Michigan, Bubba's gonna throw his arm out. Bubba's gonna throw his arm out. Stop throwing it. Stop throwing it. He's gonna hurt himself. But I was wrong. You know, I guess it's just me, a weak arm, right? Jeff Gordon fan? Hell yeah, dude. I got all sorts of Jeff Gordon stuff. Hell yeah, dude. Jeff Gordon cardboard cutout, man. Hell yeah. Hold on, what does that look like? Hold on. Hell yeah, dude. This is so fucking stupid. Oh, Bubba threw it in? Yeah. I mean, they were doing it for a good 45 minutes to 1 hour. It was gonna happen eventually. I mean, the fence is what, 15, 20 feet high? 15 feet? Seems about right. You gotta arc it up nice. Make sure you can get it where it goes. A lot of mental science. Nah, you're gonna hit NASCAR Heat for it. I want to buy NASCAR Heat 4, but I spent a lot of money on that stream card, or the capture card. Very good investment, I will say. If I'm going to get NASCAR Heat 4, I'm going to get the Jeff Gordon edition. Today, my pick to win is who looked like the most consistent all week. I think that William Byron in that Days of Thunder Chevrolet is going to get the win. $0.60 on FanDuel. I never really got interest in that. Well, mainly because it's gambling, but I've done the Fantasy League NASCAR thing. Yeah, I got this, dude. It's so stupid, but I love it. It was I got it on sale at the NASCAR shop. I bought it in 2015, but it's held up nice. It was like $7. I was like, screw it. This is my prized Jeff Gordon item. It's a what do you call it? Like a exclusive to his fan club. I got it 2016. It was the exclusive for the fan club, and it's beautiful. It's a pearl finish. Lionel Racing made it, and he only gave it to like 150 of the guys on the fan club. And it's from his Pepsi. This was from the Chase Race 2015 Phoenix, the Pepsi scheme, and then they finished it over in a pearl, so they took out the blue and put in the pearl white. And I love it so much. I think it's worth I kid you not, like $150. I think I saw one for. And I've kept it in pretty good shape. I mean, there's a little dust here and there, but very, very hot, cool item, I will say. Yeah, they're going to do the race. 18 cars disqualified. Thoughts? Yesterday after the Xfinity race, what do you guys think? Your vote for the best throwback is Bubba Wallace. All right, there's one for Bubba. Oh yeah, that's right. David Reagan is retiring. Didn't he win this race? Or was that Regan Smith? I know it was some Reagan or Regan. Yeah, I'll be streaming the whole race, guys. It's messed up. Do you live down south where the hurricane's coming through? I heard a lot of people were having issues with it. If you remember, though, wasn't it last year or 2 years ago Denny Hamlin won both Darlington races and both of them were disqualified? What's with him and cheating at Darlington? Thoughts? Your vote is Johnson. Gotcha. Yeah, don't worry. I'm going to try and make it a weekly thing. Regan Smith, that's okay. Right. Wait, he won it in 20,111? Jesus, dude. Time traveler? Yeah, 2011 he won it. Furniture Row's first win. Furniture Row Racing. Anyone know who Kyle Busch's throwback is to? Competition caution on lap 35. Good to know. Thank you. I got a lot of autographs too when I went to a Pocono race. I got a bunch of autographs on my ticket and my little race program. Alex Bowman. I got a lot of people said they liked it. I gotta say it is my favorite as well. Just the colors really go super nice. It gives you that kind of like 2016 Dale Earnhardt Jr. Exalta. What did he call it? Like Sunrise or something like that. You know, the orange, the yellow, the white letters. It just looks, it goes well nice. I mean, Kyle Busch, when is he not the favorite? When is he? He is starting from the back, though. Do remember that. Bobby Hillin Jr. All right, thanks. I think he was saying something about how like it was like it kind of resembles when Mars, this the company that owns Snickers and M&Ms made their first race. Okay, they're gonna start the national anthem and stuff here in just a minute, and they're going to do the what do you call it, pre-race. Hey, what are they doing to the front of the car there? 14 or 41, either would be an upgrade. Um, yeah, yes, I definitely think so. I do think though Daniel Suarez can get a win in the 41. It's definitely possible. He's shown it before. Sometimes it's not his race, but sometimes he's super good. You remember, I mean, it was Joe Gibbs Racing, but last year at Pocono, he was leading. He's just been, yeah, I know. Kyle Busch changed a drive shaft, engine, ECU, and gearing. Yeah, they're gonna race tonight. The drivers are. Oh God. Ooh, Jesus. Jimmie Johnson without his beard. Someone help me. Yeah. Jesus, Jimmie Johnson genuinely just scared me right there. I mean, oh my God. Oh my God. Thanks for the sub, Steve Rivera. Yep, okay. I'm still undergoing copyrighted the content issues. Grill tape. Oh, that's what they were doing? Okay. I just got so used to him having the beard, Jimmie Johnson, that when he takes it off, it gives me a fright. He does look 20 years younger, you're right. Oh, Kyle Larson's got a hangnail? Oh, God, no. He might have to go to the hospital. Uh, yeah, there's limited things you can do when they're sitting on pit road, but the rain does fluctuate the air temps, so they can't add and take out whatever they gotta do. And with the competition caution, putting grill tape on isn't a bad idea. DraftKings, yeah, I mean, you can make money. It's happened. It's kind of like the Powerball or the jackpot or what am I saying? The lotto. Just got to pick the right guys, right? Not really that simple, but.
Introducing the Impossible Whopper with a patty made from plants, no beef. I've never had plant taste like beef.
Johnson starts. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Hold on. Wait. Wait. Wait for it. One sec. Sixth. He starts sixth, Jimmie Johnson. Hangnail, he said. Who said that? Who was it? Fortnite Gaming. He said, update on Larson's toe. Hangnail doesn't look good. I know you're just kidding. It's just a stupid joke. Whatever. My favorite driver? We'll do driver. My favorite driver is Chase Elliott. And my favorite throwback paint scheme tonight is Alex Bowman. Sorry, I'm just looking at TV. Yeah, Chase is going to go for his third of the season. I found it kind of cool how Chase Elliott has won in almost every sponsor's paint scheme he's run. Mountain Dew, Napa, Sun Energy won, except Kelly Blue Book. He has not won for Kelly Blue Book yet. Oh yeah, I mean, if you saw the stat lines this week for Byron after practices, he was second in practice, third in practice, and then one pole in qualifying. Super consistent. This is a driver's track. Yeah, you're completely right. Larson loves running that high lane, and that's the only place you can drive. They're showing a little bit of the thing when all the old wins. Have you ever seen the replay of Ricky Craven and Kurt Busch? Byron gets the pole and finish in 9th to 15th. That's usually where it goes. Anything is possible, though, yeah. You ever see when Ricky Craven and Kurt Busch have the closest finish in Cup Series? All right, you guys have Kyle Larson. We'll just have to see. You guys know where he qualified? No, Larson has a great ride. I mean, you've seen what he can do with Chip Ganassi. It's been just tough season, I guess. I mean, last year was not good. Yeah, I think it's special how Jeff Gordon only had one number for his entire career. It's the same thing with Jimmie Johnson, right? When one driver has one number for his entire career, it makes it that much more special. Who else has that? Not many drivers have ever had the same number their entire career. Kyle Larson is currently one of them, yes. If you're looking at the playoffs, Jimmie Johnson is 26 out. But if one of those other guys win, one of those other guys in the red win, that could screw everything up. No one will see that coming. Larson starts third, thanks. I knew he was going to be starting up there. Yeah, bad luck in mistakes. He had that string. He couldn't, it wasn't good. He's good. His luck wasn't, though. Wins are on the way for Larson? Yeah. Your guy starts 33rd. Let's see, who is it? Third. Kyle Busch. Okay. You're pulling for Kyle? All right. Yeah. I remember last year. Kyle Larson had that engine problem at Kansas, and the engine blew. Everyone knew that, though. If he got to the round of 4, he would have won, because have you ever seen him at Miami? So good. I mean, yeah, that sums it up pretty good there. I forgot Kyle Busch drove for the 5 car for Rick Hendrick for a little while. What was it, like 2 or 3 seasons, was it? Still kind of cool, though. He was really one of the guys that got Joe Gibbs going. Joe Gibbs Racing. He and Tony Stewart really got it going. 100 viewers, guys. Thank you so much. It's still saying content issue detected. I don't know what's going on. Thoughts, guys? Also, how's the mic? If I stand here, how's the mic? Can you hear it? Do I need to turn it up? Legal issues? Turn the volume up. Alright, I'll turn the mic monitoring up just a little bit. I don't want it to pick up like the fan or anything. I got it at 4 decibels now. How's that? Yeah, Cole Custer's definitely, he's been on a hot streak. Jesus. That kid's been on fire. He and Austin Cindric lately actually have been super good. Yeah, I can't have the TV going, or I can't have the sound for the race going. I apologize. I can't have the sound for the broadcast because that's, I think, where the content issue is. But I'll keep it going. I'll keep my commentary going, and I'll keep the video going. So. I just hope that this video, I mean, I'm not monetized, but if this video does get claimed, I'm going to lose a lot of views. How's the audio now, my voice? Oh, yeah, I mean, I can't turn the sound for the you know, the broadcast on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, that's not, all right, careful what you post, please. Yeah, if you remember Kyle Busch back in his early days, he spun people out. He was trying to be the new Dale Earnhardt. I mean, young and dumb, right? Oh my God. I'm trying to, Kyle Busch is better than Elliott. Debatable. Yeah, the broadcast sound will definitely, I mean, they're watching me now. If my screen says, heads up, we've detected copyrighted audio and video in your stream. Your stream may be temporarily blocked. I can't turn the volume up. I'll get blocked. Oh, hey, Tristan, what's up, man? Long time no see. I like NBC's intro, the song. I'm not gonna say the song because then I'll definitely get claimed. You know how sensitive it is. I think it's a really good song for it. Yeah, I mean, no problem. NASCAR's usually the good. NASCAR's not strict about. I mean, don't jinx it, but they're okay with letting people broadcast races. Um, it's really like music though. Music is really the big. Mm, that's too bad for him. Yeah. If you saw Chase Elliott's grandmother passed away, that's too bad. I'm gonna. All right, hold on a minute. I turned down the. I have the volume in the background going. I know the mic can't pick it up. I turned it down a little more just in case. I know Kyle Busch is really good. He has 207 wins across 3 series. He's really good. But when it comes down to it, consistency is better than inconsistency, obviously. Right? I'd rather have my driver running 5th to 10th every week, guaranteed, rather than having my driver get 2 or 3 wins, but, finish 20th or worse the rest. Listen, Isaiah Beno, I can't do the volume on the race. It just, I'll get copyrighted. Kyle Busch is a spoiled brat. Debatable, especially in this. That's special. They had Joe Gibbs do the. That's special. Kyle Busch is a spoiled. Yeah, that's debatable. In this chat, we got a lot of Kyle Busch fans in here. 4 hours of racing. Here we go, boys. Engines are fired up. Denny Hamlin at 2.33. Yeah, he's been on fire too. Yeah, Kyle Busch, 4 wins this season. You know who else has 4 wins? His teammates. Truex and Hamlin. You know who has 3 wins? You know what? It seems like every year Brad Keselowski starts off on fire, but then he just fizzles out. Same thing last year. He had 3 wins, and he fizzled out. Right? That's what I'm talking about, consistency. Be consistent, though. If you're going to get 3 wins, do it like this. Daytona 500, Coke Zero 400, finale, right? Evenly spaced out, but you know what I mean. Kurt Busch? Kurt Busch is your pick? All right. He has yet to win in 22 Darlington starts. However, he was second in the closest ever finish in the Cup Series history. Kyle Busch deserves that. He's a good driver. He just gets on people's nerves, I guess. Some of the things he's said and done. What is this commercial? Oh, FanDuel. You don't like Keselowski? Or as you put it, Keselowski? I don't know. Big Bad Brad? My favorite throwback scheme is Bowman's. Okay. Gonna get to racing here. Cars just rolled out onto the track. Hopefully the NBC does like a... Usually they have like Dale Jarrett in the booth, Ken Squire, some of the retired guys. I always like when that happens. They do a good job. Kyle Busch, yeah, he does have a good car tonight, but he is starting from the back. Engine change. He did a whole lot. You guys remember when, obviously not too many people were alive when that happened, but Richard Petty had right there, that crash. He had that crash when he was at Darlington, and it was a bad one. Flipped over. It looked, he was dangling. No sound for the race, I apologize. I can't do it, I'll get claimed. I went to driver and the Pokianos. Oh, Dover, I see. My bad. I can't, I'm blind, I don't know. Dover is one of my favorite tracks. I've never been there. I've driven past it a couple times going down to Virginia Beach. And Pocono, yeah, I've been there 3 times. My favorite track, Pocono. Oh, here we go. Rolling out. 90s theme tonight. Always a fun race. The pageantry, the history behind this track. They call it the Lady in Black Darlington Raceway. When the night is over, the entire wall will be painted black with tire rubber. Drivers trying to get every little last bit of grip out of the car they can. An odd egg-shaped oval. History has it the owner of the land didn't want the constructors of the track to disturb his minnow pond. The greats have won here. Bill Elliott, Richard Petty, Dale Earnhardt, Jeff Gordon, Jimmie Johnson. If they're anybody, they've won here. If you win this, your name is in immortality. A race that so often comes down to who has the best equipment left in the race. No! Come on.